Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Hi, well, glad we're back. It looks like we're starting up our next pool here.
Yep, we are starting pool 4, I believe.
So on our left, on P1, I believe we have Nobore. I believe I can't really see at the moment. Things are loading up, but
there's a flurry of activity.
On the right, we have Freddie.
Yeah. So Alex looks like moving on from the previous pool.
Alex is one of the players that I think is around, see often in the sort of southern Ohio, the Dayton region a lot playing.
Oh, okay.
We play a couple matches together. He's one of those players that has been really improving. So I'm not really surprised if he's coming up from the previous pool.
That's awesome. Did not know that.
So we're starting out with Blaster.
Yep. I believe we're on warm-up, so I think this is our first warm-up of this pool.
Gotcha. So warming up with this 12.
Oh,
not a song.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, they didn't pick 16. I thought they picked the 16 at first. I was like, oh, that's a warm-up. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh, that's how. Okay. That's how you know that's a warm-up.
Sure. You know what?
We'll take it. Alex out here with that down scroll.
Yeah.
Pretty common with the players that come from not dance games.
Mm-hmm.
So usually players are coming from like Beat Mania or Os Mania. Those types of games, it's something that you see very often there.
Yeah. It was very interesting last pool, especially to see some players who were playing on reverse, and then also some players that had the Phantom had the indicators hidden as well. So it's very interesting to see different types of mods that players select.
Yeah, so every player has a different comfort zone, and even nowadays with Node being so, it being probably the most. Everyone really opting to choose Node nowadays. You still even find people who will play on even Vivid, where just the difference is so obscure, and it's just a comfort thing,
Mm-hmm.
And that's just more because people, they're playing back in the day when that was really the only option. They're very used to it.
Yep. This is where I make the joke that, oh, it looks like Freddie is winning EX. But
well, more notes means more EX, so.
I think this is the first time I've seen a warm-up where players have picked different difficulties. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Well, it just depends on what you want to warm up with. Some people want to keep it slower, keep it less notes, just to keep your legs moving, and some people want to get go right in,
Yep.
So that's our warm up here. So we should be going into the picks shortly.
Yep. All right. All right, 13. Okay.
Like we're going to be going to Finale.
A new song, huh?
Now, one of the interesting things here is with all, I want to say all of the Undertale songs, the shock arrow charts expand beyond the challenge. So this one is a shock arrow chart.
Yes.
And that's something that people might, when you're in the lower levels, it might be something that you're not expecting, especially when, it's an expert.
Right.
But I think that these charts have been, the shock arrows charts have been a little bit less, I don't want to say the word intrusive, but
offensive.
Well, they're a lot more comfortable nowadays.
Yes.
Konami has gotten a lot more, in the groove of putting you know, knowing how to use them
Yes.
in a way that is more comfortable as well as challenging.
I agree.
So we're going to get started here.
All right. Just a quick slow down here. And I believe it's going to start zoom in real quick. And then we're going to see some of those shock arrows for themselves here.
Defense shock, they're doing okay here. Freddie holding on with a slight lead, but it's not too much, nothing that can't be overcome.
Still a tight race here. We're getting our second slowdown here.
Second slowdown, shocks, both of them still getting those, they're not tripping up on them.
Full combo by both players. Freddie holding that PFC.
Holding on to the shock block, they're doing good there.
Freddie gaining a lead here.
It's one of those things where sort of a, you know, death by paper cuts.
Yeah.
Freddie's getting slower lead over time, slow but sure, maintaining that, I believe, PFC here. Shock's still going strong. They're still pulling him off masterfully.
Wow, yeah. This is definitely one of those 13s that are definitely require some technique specific to the song.
Absolutely.
First
Freddie got
hit.
the first trip, yeah. Broke the combo.
Wow. Still a great job by Freddie. Both players, honestly.
Yeah, Freddie got the, I believe, the EX lead, but you know, Alex was able to keep on the keep that combo.
Yeah. Also, 42 perfects is a great score.
That's right. So Freddie's going to take that first one. We're going to go to our next song, which is, we'll find out in a second. Don't have the songs in front of us. Oh my god.
Again.
Osaka Evolve Type 2.
This is our second showing of this song in this stream. Wow. People liking their Osaka Type 2s today, I think.
Freddie's doesn't have a score on 13 of this one, but this is one of those songs where it's the knowledge of the song itself is more important than the knowledge of the chart.
Absolutely.
Alex doesn't have a great score on this. It's an 806, or it's not representative to the other songs that he plays.
Right.
So this is probably one that he hasn't touched in a while.
Yeah.
He may have played the 11 more recently. I'm not totally certain on that.
Yeah. This will be an interesting match.
We'll see how he's able to react to this.
Alex picking up an early miss there.
Yeah, Alex is a little bit not super comfortable with the slowness of the part. You can probably sense a little bit of anticipation, maybe not knowing the specific type differences on this specific version. But both are getting tripped up here, just a little, because it starts out very tough.
Yep.
Slowly gain speed here, both holding.
You're getting a little bit of everything this song, especially once it starts speeding up here.
Freddie again with the lead.
Yep. Wow, almost a 50 EX lead this early on.
Here comes the full speed.
Wow, almost a 100 EX lead here. Freddie
definitely the one more comfortable with the song.
Yes. This is a hard one to maintain even a good combo on, any combo on this song.
Yeah, combos are really tough on this specific. It's got to be the most, it's got to be the toughest change of the Osaka, or of the Evolves.
Yeah.
And here we go, we're going totally fast. Final freeze. Freddie going with the win there with 1002 EX.
Yeah.
Great job by Freddie.
Yeah.
Great showing by Alex here. It's definitely seeing Osaka on a tournament stage is something you really don't want to see unless you're the one picking it.
Agreed.
It's really tough. It's something that you just, it's really hard to, be prepared for it.
Yeah.
So we're going on to our next match. I'm trying to see who we got. We got Skibble on P2. And then on P1 we have Hope.
And Hope. Oh, so we had 2 players advancing from the previous pool. I believe it was because this pool only had 2 players in it originally due to some drops.
I believe it could be some drops. It could be, I know there was a little bit of a scramble earlier to find players. There could have been a DQ. I don't, without the list of former players in front of us, I'm not totally sure. But regardless, we have Hope coming up from the previous pool.
Yep.
We'll see how Hope's able to follow up on this.
Yeah.
I believe we're also going up for a warm-up on this one as well.
Not too familiar with this one.
We're going to start out with another Hope also, like the last one, down scroll. Something we're seeing from both the people coming up from the prior pool. That's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that we should all be doing down scroll.
Right? Yeah. Everyone should start brushing up on their reverse mods. Those players holding the PFC here.
Yeah, this is Hope already pretty warmed up, so this is it's really Skibble who's going to be the one to look out for to see how warmed up they are. So the song we're playing right now is追憶のアリア. I trailed off earlier. I'm not exactly a kanji reader. Skibble continuing that PFC. It's good to see in the warm-up here.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, there's the commentator curse.
Always.
This is a nice, pleasant song. This is a good
nice and
warm-up.
pleasant, good, very good speed.
Yeah.
Nice thing to get yourself warmed up to.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I love to see. It's just a good way to get yourself relaxed.
Yeah.
You don't want to get yourself too in the moment. You don't want to have your warm-up be too fast, because then you can sometimes burn yourself out even on the lower levels.
Yeah.
And we got both ending here with a full combo, both staying somewhat close in the EX. So this might be a little bit of an example of things to come here.
Yeah. Might be in for a good match here. Let's see.
So we'll see where we're going on with our first song. Our warm-up is now over. We're going to go into our first pick.
Scorching Moon. This is an old one.
Yeah, it's Expert 11. Just something you don't see nowadays ever.
Yeah. You also don't see songs by Sean the Horny Master anymore.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Whatever did happen.
Many masters here in the Bamani universe here. One of many. We have Nekamata Master. We have Sean the Horny Master.
Yeah.
We're going to go on. Here we go.
So Skibble with a score on this one. And Hope without I did not see a score on this song. So this could go either way.
This is a pretty kind of, I want to say it's a little bit of one of the obscure picks.
Yes, I would agree with that.
A lot of yellow there.
Ooh, yeah.
But both staying very tight at the beginning. Skibble taking a little bit of a lead here. Not much. Staying 1-2 EX.
One great could make a big difference here. Oh wow, this is tight. About, all right, about, what was that, 11 EX? Ooh. miss by Hope there.
Scorching Moon, one of the slower songs to be played. It's something that can also, because of it being one of the more obscure songs, can be kind of hard to really keep track of what this, not the sync, but how you're feeling.
Yeah. Skibble leading by about 20 EX at this point.
Yeah, that lead has slowly but surely grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some really awkward beats there. Very hard to really hit if you're not expecting it. Skibble feeling a little bit more comfortable there as he takes the set with a full combo.
Yeah. Great pick. Great pick.
Great pick.
Also, I do want to point everyone's attention to Alex in the chat saying that no one wanted my Pluto. Seeing a Pluto in this would have been...
Pluto and Osaka, that's... I want to know what the other two are. Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Osaka, see, this is what we were talking about. Going back, first off, we're going to be playing Life is Beautiful here, the difficult chart.
Yeah.
Great. We're talking about Masters. We got...
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's funny.
So we're going to go on to that one. I would love to follow up on Alex's picks here, but we got a match to go to here.
Yeah.
So
great song.
Great song.
Yeah.
Nekomata Master is one of those great artists. Like last time where we had, great chill songs.
Yeah.
Here. Life is Beautiful, one of the more faster songs of his.
Yeah. Just a great smooth chart, right? This is one
of those great charts.
Yeah.
In the game where, and as we're looking at the matchup, Hope has got a little bit of a lead here actually.
Yeah.
But it's very tight.
Very close. Yeah.
Now going between it's going back and forth, staying on a tie here.
Wow. Wow, that is a dead tie.
Yeah, staying very close. This is not, we're not seeing a pure winner coming out here earlier on.
Both players holding a PFC right now. Will we get our first double PFC today? I don't know if there was one previously.
Shouldn't have said that. Let's go ahead and keep paying attention here. We're both, still doing fantastic. Still staying on each other's heels.
Wow.
There's marvelouses that are going to make the difference, or all the perfects rather that are going to make the difference. Skibble's lost his PFC, so we're back to a green combo, but still a full combo.
Yeah, it looks like Hope pulling ahead a little bit here. Look at that increase over their last PB.
Yeah, that's an incredible difference, and it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
Hope seems to be the running up here, unless we'll see.
Oh wow, this is tight.
Both here on green combos, but
I think you're right. This is going to come down to
losing, or a little bit. And it just comes down to 3 EX.
Great job by Hope. Wow.
Hope was losing that lead at the very end, but did not cross the threshold. So Hope takes that match, or takes the song, rather, and we're going to decide the match with a third song. So we'll see what we get.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's a Sala.
It's a classic 12.
Oh yeah, this is the 12. It's got a very I want to say it's like a tropical beat.
Yes.
The jacket is very tropical as well to go with that. The one key part of it is it's very slow, incredibly slow, 90 BPM. So I think that's the one thing to make sure that we're it's the one thing that we want to make sure that they're familiar with, because like I said earlier, when it comes to the slower songs, it's easy to overestimate or underestimate how slow that song is.
Yep.
So we'll see how we get there.
Yeah.
With that.
Also, the songs that they did not choose: "Kiss, Kiss, Kiss" and "Maria," I believe.
Yeah, we're going really with these older songs.
Yeah, they would have been some solid picks as well. Oh wow, Skibble with the PFC on this.
Yes, Skibble's got that prepared.
Skibble's got a PFC on every difficulty. Big fan of this song.
Skibble got very lucky in making sure that, this is the one of the card draw with those scores all throughout.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very familiar with the song. But it's also a very common target for a 12 PFC, an early 12 PFC. So it's something that maybe Hope will have some familiarity with as well. Hope.
Yeah. Also, some very fun patterns throughout this song.
It's one of those songs that follows a certain beat that keeps the beat a little bit more irregular. It's not like full eighth notes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
So sometimes that can be something a little bit harder to follow, but sometimes that can be just what you need because it follows the song.
Skibble with a slight lead here, but this is very close.
Yeah, again, very close. Got just about a 12-11 lead.
Let's see who pulls ahead on these triplets up here.
Skibble very prepared for this.
Yes.
Like we saw before, he knows what he's doing.
I think Skibble's got it.
Yeah, Skibble got that PFC.
Wow.
Following up with his... That might be a personal best. I don't actually know for certain.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it would still shade the personal best.
Yeah, there's no note there. We got 999,640.
Yeah,
Let's keep it.
Still
a very excellent
score.
Yeah. So we're going on to our next set. We have Freddie versus Hope. Hope on P2, Freddie on P1. Both are warmed up now, so we're going straight into the set.
Ooh, Air Heroes.
Air Heroes, I want to say expert? No, difficult. Okay. I was confused there. I didn't believe that expert would be in our pool here. Air Hero is one of those songs that, because it's one of the few 18s in the game, a lot of people might have heard before. It's also just a really good song. Darwin's one of those artists that just very, great artist to listen to. Maybe it's a little bit of personal bias, but, Darwin is just great to see in DDR. One of those artists that was very prominent in Supernova or in that era. So seeing Air Heroes here, we'll see how we go with the difficult, and we're getting started right now.
One thing I noticed in that Groove Radar is that this song has a lot of freezes. And in some songs, it's interesting because those freezes could sometimes be quote-unquote free, but I'm not too familiar with this chart. We may deal with some tricky ones here.
Freddie holding that PFC, starting out early.
Oh.
But those freezes are, it looks like these freezes are the type that it's a freeze stomp.
Yep.
So, and those aren't exactly common in DDR. They're a little bit more common in like ITG type. Oh, that's right. They are on money score.
That's about to say, it looks like there was a little oopsie. So we'll see the score at the end.
Right. This does make it a little bit hard to track. I don't know how this is going to affect the actual, plays validity, but we should see the EX at the end.
Yep, correct. Yeah.
Don't know what exactly happened there, but money score-wise, if we compare, Freddie is a little bit ahead, but it's not that much.
Yeah.
This really isn't. There isn't really too much to compare on, just because the difference between EX and money score can be so great. both with a AAA 997, 998. This is definitely going to come down to what that EX is.
Let's see.
995, 1015. Freddie with that accuracy a little bit stronger here, and is able to take the first one. Now I don't know what we're going to be at with the validity of here. I believe we got someone. Can we get someone to change that to a off money score? I believe we're talking to a Fusion right now to get that fixed.
Yeah.
I don't think they realized it yet. Or maybe they're just continuing on.
Just rolling with it.
Oh, and we also got. Yeah, things are going. I see the frozen webcam. We can see if we can fix this real quick.
We will handle it after this match.
So we can let's see if we can get this B2 cam refreshed. We're gonna try to fix this live. This might be a. We'll see if we're quick. Oh, it's just completely disconnected.
All right.
We'll have to. That's a problem. We're gonna go continue the match here just for time's sake, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and try to get this figured out.
Yeah.
You know. So we're gonna get started with the actual match. The least 100 seconds.
Wow. Yeah, that is another throwback track here. It's again, not having EX score, it's kind of tough to see exactly who's in the lead here, but it looks like Freddie has a slight lead.
Yeah, the money score wise, Freddie's leading ahead, but again, because of that difference in EX versus money when it comes to this size of a difference, or this minuscule amount of difference, it really can be anyone's game.
Yeah. The sync on this song is especially funky.
It's disconnected.
All right. Both players still holding a great combo here.
I'm sorry.
Freddie still holding a money score lead here.
Yeah, this lead, I believe that Freddie might be.
Let's see.
We'll see what we got. Get him ready. Yeah, Freddie does take that one with 881 versus 861. So we're gonna get these things, worked out. I think we got some time for. It looks like they might actually be starting. I don't know if they fixed this. I'm really hoping so. So we're going. Oh my God! What?
Type 3.
Type 3. Oh, this is Alex. Okay, we know what his
Wow.
We know what he was going with in the chat. We know what he was previewing. We got Type 3.
Yeah.
Following up with that Osaka Type 2, we have to do with the 11 here because of the draw system. You could only do one song per level. Type 3 is the one with the speed changes that are way, it's just sort of it's like whiplash.
These song picks in this pool are brutal.
And the thing about Osaka Evolve Type 3 as an 11. Because the notes are so sparse, while the speed changes are still there, the difficulty is in the speed change, and it's just as difficult as a 15, if not more difficult.
Right. It's so easy to have that muscle memory of the 15, and now you're going back to an 11, and you're tripping yourself up getting ready for different patterns and where you're getting. It's a good strategy to pick this type of song.
Skibble does seem to have a lead here. I believe this is the thing about Osaka is because of its reputation, it's something that a lot of players do have prepared. So it's hard to really, know what to expect against your opponent. It's kind of a risky pick because unless you yourself are familiar with it, it's not an automatic win.
Right.
Now, it is a question of if they are familiar or unfamiliar, but if they are familiar with it, then it just becomes as much of a hazard as it is a benefit.
Yep.
And as we can see right here, Skibble is still in the lead. Now, I don't know for certain if this was Alex's pick or not, but based on his hints, it kind of seems like it was.
Both players holding a combo.
Yeah, both are very prepared for this. None of them have been tripped up yet. We're not seeing any goods. We're not seeing any misses. We get to the final speed up and freeze, and Skibble does take it with 819.
Yeah.
Osaka evolved. We love to see it in these tournaments, especially very early. I mean, I love to see it. I can't say we. This is a very personal opinion, but but Skibble takes that first one. We'll see when we get to the second. We got Destination.
Ooh.
Another speed difference. This one is only a half speed song.
Yeah. This one's got a lot of like juke stops, right? Like the stops right before the note that you have to be really prepared for. Another one I can very easily trip you up.
Yeah, this does look like, it looks like Osaka was Alex's pick because he doesn't have a play on Destination for this one. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see if he is familiar with the song enough to be able to, survive, or maybe even take the song. We'll see how it goes.
I think we'll find out after the first stop.
Both taking the 12s very well.
Yeah. Let's see, right here. Nope, it's come up a little bit. Skibble with the lead, slightly. Right here.
Yeah, stop got him.
Yep. Alex was solid at mid, but not prepared for those stops. And that's a tough one if you don't have knowledge on this chart.
Yeah, really your own skill is only like half the battle. The chart knowledge is just as important.
Yeah. All right, we got to slow down. Yep.
Got tripped up by the slowdown. This is definitely one that he's not super familiar with.
Yeah. Skibble with a solid about 70 EX lead here.
That being said, even without the familiarity, he's still doing very good on these with the speed up. He actually did very, very well in following. The stops it's very hard to really be prepared for if you don't know it's coming.
Yeah.
So there's no fault there. It's he does those gallops very well. It's just that the chart is something that has so many stops. It's just slow down, handling it.
Yeah.
He's handling it. He keeps the combo. And it's got really irregular, beats. And it's just something that you have to know. It's something, this is his own Osaka.
Yeah.
So it looks like Skibble takes this one. Really great showing to see Alex here. Like I said, Osaka. I love to see. I'm really hoping that he picked Type 1 for his third. That would be
get the whole.
That's something I really want to see. It's just someone who commits to it. It's possible we also if we had two Osakas, we could also have Pluto relinquish as our. I don't know if is that a 14?
It's a 14 and I think an 11 is the basic. I think.
I believe.
Something like that.
I think that might be in the range that's in our possibilities.
Yeah.
So we could have a Pluto relinquish in our next one with Alex, but we'll see. That is a personal guess. There's no real basis in this guess aside from saying that the original Pluto guy got axed. So we'll see how we get here.
Yep.
We're going to be playing Freddie versus Skibble, I believe.
Freddie and Skibble.
we'll see what picks that they have here. We've got, you know, we had a couple good stuff, a couple good picks earlier. We'll see. Hopefully the good picks continue. I mean, there's so many good picks to be good songs, good charts in DDR. It's just such a, you know, there's such a good swath of songs to pick from that in a pick-based tournament like this, it's a recipe for, you know, just really good matches.
Yeah. Speaking of some good matches, Death by Glamour.
Oh, this is one of the few 11s with a shock chart.
There's another shock chart.
Most shock charts do, aside from like Smooch, which I believe is a 10 shock chart.
Yep.
That might, something like that. Death by Glamour is one of those shocks. It's also one of the newer songs. So again, this is one of those where, you know, the shocks may be a little bit easier to navigate. I'm not familiar with the chart myself, so I can't totally verify.
Yeah.
The difficult is not something that I'm familiar with, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
The thing with these Undertale shock charts is that it's really cool because of how Undertale's, you know, gameplay works, where you dodge with your thing. And we get the first shock, and both handle it masterfully. Both still going on with these shocks. Skibble holding that PFC.
Even for an 11, those are tricky shocks to have to avoid.
Yeah, the thing about avoiding shocks is because of how the window works. It works basically like an arrow in general, and if you're touching it at all, then it activates. So it's just very wide. It's not just... It's just really hard to avoid on these. And I say that, but the distance, they're handling your shocks perfectly, and the distance here is only about a 10 EX difference. So
yeah, this is very, very close here. About it, yeah. It looks like Freddie is coming up on Skibble. Oh, wow.
Here's the thing with these freezes is that with the shocks in between, that's really tough to avoid, and you know he's avoiding them. Like look at that string there. You got Skibble just keeping that combo.
Yeah.
I want to say this might be but both of them have combos on these, so they are both prepared.
Yeah, this is anybody's game.
We're near tied. Maybe 2 EX is the difference. It all comes down to the perfects. We are now tied. Freddie takes the lead, and we're back to tie. This is a back and forth match. This is tug of war.
Getting to the end of the song here. This song is a banger.
Oh, absolute banger. Toby Fox is so good. We're getting to the shock. The shock's still being dodged. We hear Skibble's got a slight lead. Let's see if he can hold on to that with this. See?
Whoa. Wow. Skibble
11 EX difference. Skibble takes that song.
That was close.
What's interesting here is that although he had the EX advantage, the money score, Freddie had it.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where the difference between EX and money matters.
Yeah. No way.
Oh my God.
No way.
No wonder they were prepared. No wonder.
Wow. This is the most of this song that I've heard in like the last 24 months.
We got the Osaka pool here.
Wow. Again,
I am loving it.
Yeah, this is wow.
So once again, this is also still the basic 11. No, this totally explains why, you know, Alex kind of got debated.
Yeah, everyone is prepared for this song.
Everyone's ready.
Yeah.
Freddie is the one who doesn't seem to be prepared for this. It's got to be Skibble's pick, and this makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Skibble with about 10 EX lead at this point.
Holding that stop section pretty well. I think the speed changes are going to be the hanger here. Skibble with the lead. This is definitely probably one that is his pick. the higher speed section there.
Yeah.
Skibble's holding that marvelous combo.
Both players were definitely prepared for this. Yeah, Skibble with a solid 50 EX lead.
Yeah, this is both. Freddie seemed to be a little bit less comfortable with Dread On. This might not be his pick, but he at least is very familiar with the song and enough to be able to grab, follow the speed differences.
How many Osakas are we up to at this point that we've seen? And this
This is the third Osaka in this pool.
Yeah.
The Skibble takes that song, so I believe that is the match.
Yep.
And Skibble will take it.
All right.
We're gonna get again, but we have no warm up, so we're gonna go straight into it. We'll see what they get. Oh, it's someone with a 17. Okay, here we go. Okay.
I believe that's Love is a Space War?
Yeah, Love Space War.
Yeah. Well, both with 994. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the 12 is one of those that's very. It's a very straightforward 12.
Yeah.
It's but it's the difficulty is because it's 200 BPM.
Yep.
It doesn't have any like really tricky, notable. Not it's notable in how it makes you feel,
Yeah.
but it's it's no Osaka.
Yep.
So, but that 200 BPM is something to pay attention to here. We get started. We're back on money score here. This is going to be. I don't know why this keeps happening, but we're going to see what we got. Hope seems to be the one with a little bit of a money score lead. We do have two reverse players. That is something that makes it, viewers that are more familiar with the up scroll, it's a little bit harder to follow, but it's really cool to see these two reverse scroll players. I respect it.
Yeah. Hope picking up a couple misses there. Despite having a very slight lead.
Money score, we're tied, so this is definitely one that's going to come down to what we see on the results screen. Hope maintaining a lot of the perfect combos here. I mean, we do have misses, but they matter a little bit less compared to money score. It's that marvelous attack that matters.
See, still really tight. These players have been tied for a significant portion of this song.
We're coming up to the final notes. We'll see what we get on the end screen. We'll see if we get. We'll see. We're probably going to be stuck with money score again. For the rest of the match, but we'll see. 14:51.
Wow.
Hope takes that first song.
Look at that.
But I believe, based off of Alex's preferences and picks, I believe that we're going to see we're going to see his pick shortly.
Yeah,
I know last mistake he picked Elemental Creation as his pick, the 11th. So he is a big. Interesting. Okay.
Okay. This is a newer song, kind of a banger.
I'm a big fan of these Vocaloid licenses. So usually, DDR players or tournament players, despite the songs being more popular with the casual players, they aren't really picked that often for tournament purposes, just because usually the charts are more neutral. So, but King the 13. We'll see how we get here. When we get started again, we'll see what we got.
Lot of yellows in this song, if I remember correctly. So we're going to see some Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to goof up here. Let's see. All right.
Both keeping match head-to-head pretty well. Both holding on to that yellow combo. We'll see how these yellows, as they start to get introduced.
Oh, we got our first great.
Alex's yellow combo does break too as well, so we're neck and neck.
Both players have a up on their PBs.
Right?
Great sign. Everyone's firing on all cylinders. That's great. Also, can we talk about Hope pulling off the Scoobies there? I don't know if you caught that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was great.
That's one of the things with these with this chart in general. That could be kind of tough to execute.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Definitely some fancy footwork happening over there on Hope's side. Love to see it.
Absolutely. Alex still holding on to that personal best up score too, so we'll see. Both holding on to the green full combo. We'll see what we get EX-wise at the end with the results screen as they finish off the song.
All right, let's see.
2 AAAs here.
Wow. Hope getting it.
Hope takes it, yep. 12-19, 12-50. Great seeing, Alex perform. As someone who's played him in a tournament place myself, I love, seeing him do as well as he has recently. So I'm glad that he's out here in, up here in Cleveland, coming up from, from South, and believe that we're going to be going on to the next pool, I believe.